Every day I tell myself, I used to believe I was the weakest man that God ever created. So now I believe that I'm the hardest human being that God ever made. You're gonna find peace from going to war with yourself. Do not run with mediocre people. I'm gonna tell you how to beat these mediocre people.
Top 10, I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like 9 for my top 10, top 10, 9. This one's for my top 10.
Need motivation?
Watch the top 10 with hashtag BelieveNation.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you too. You have Michael Jordan level talent at something. So get ready to go to war with yourself, change your standards, and find your why with David Goggins and my take on his top 10 rules of success to give you the confidence, motivation, and belief that you need. Enjoy. Okay, let's kick it off with rule number 1. Go to war with yourself.
You're gonna find peace from going to war with yourself, because we all got people look at me. The reason why my story resonates with people, because I don't hide. I'll tell you exactly who the fuck I am. I will admit to it. People are great at hiding. So they want to just find peace. No, you got to take your shit, fix whatever's fucked up in you. Don't just shove it under the rug. Fix it, and then you'll find some peace later.
Rule number 2, change your standards.
I work with a guy who's in a business like this for 5 years. I'm not gonna mention his name.
Yeah.
He called me up 5 years ago and said, I want you to work with me.
Yeah.
His job, a big day for them was if you had 5 meetings and 40 calls, $40, that was like, according to their big business plan, that was a day.
Yeah.
He said, I wanna make more money. All this shit's just it's bogging me down. I said, this is your day? 5 meetings and 40 calls.
Like, do you start at 10 and end at 4?
And this company you work for says that this is a great day. This is what we want. I had this guy, one day, he made 1,000 cold calls and had 7 meetings.
Yeah.
So his new norm, which is now the company, like, how'd you become? He made 100,000, went to making $600,000 in 3 years.
Yeah.
That's the jump he had. Just because his mindset changed, because the company put this
label.
This is what is a good day. A good day is 40 calls, 5 meetings. I said, that's a bullshit day, because you're comparing yourself with mediocre people.
Bingo.
Do not run with mediocre people. I'm going to tell you how to beat these mediocre people. This is your new 300 dials and 8 meetings.
Yeah.
And his whole world changed.
Rule number 3, find your why.
How do we learn from you and the SEALs to handle our pain? When we're in the midst of pain, because it hurts, and it hurts physically sometimes, obviously, and then some of us are dealing with emotional pain. What do we do in those moments when we're feeling the most pain and we're going, I cannot go one more second?
So this is the thing. A few years ago, the Navy SEALs designed a program called the Buds Prep Program. In my last 2 years in the military, I did 21 years. They sent me down into Great Lakes, Chicago, and we were training these guys to get ready to go to Buds, SEAL training, because a lot of guys weren't getting through. We thought this program would help them get through. So these guys would leave our program studs, push-ups, sit-ups, swimming, everything. But the numbers were the exact same. So I was scratching my head, like, how in the world can these guys go through 2 months of this before they get the Buds and still quit? And I'm going to answer your question in a second.
No, go for it.
I started going back through my mind and realizing one thing. We were building bigger, stronger, faster quitters. Why is that? If you don't work on the one thing, the most powerful weapon in the world is your mind.
Yeah.
So the answer to your question is this. Whether it be physical pain or mental pain, we all have to start from zero with pain. And what that means is, if you don't go back, we all have something that bothers us. Everybody in this world is insecure about something.
That's right.
Something in life, whether it be your family, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband, your kids, something has messed you up. And whenever you're in physical pain, even though you might not be thinking about that mental stuff that happened to you. Your mind is thinking about it. All these dungeons that we've created, all these trap doors that our life has created. Most of the time we quit is because we don't have any mental tools to get us through the other side. So my whole thing for people is you have to examine, why are you doing it in the first place? What makes people quit so much in SEAL training and all other special ops training is the mind. It's always comfortable to sit there, you're watching the Navy SEAL show, Discovery Channel, you're in a 72-degree house.
Oh, yeah.
You have your lemonade, your milkshake, whatever. You're like, I can do that.
Oh, sure.
You're comfortable.
Although I'll say this, I never say that.
Well, some people do.
Yeah.
A lot of folks think, because it feels very comfortable in that comfortable environment.
Oh, totally, absolutely.
The second you get out there in that environment where it's 40 degrees, like in my third hell week, we had a guy die of pulmonary edema. Died out there in my third hell week.
Oh, no.
You have to really want whatever you're going for.
Yeah.
If not, all these questions that come up, like you said, how do you go one more step further?
Yeah.
Your mind's going to ask you all these questions. How can you go one more step further? If you don't have the answers to that, and I can't give them to you.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to know, why am I here? For me, when I was going through SEAL training, I was willing to die. So all these negative questions that kept on coming up in my head, I had the answer for them. It's those people that don't have the answer for those negative questions.
Right.
And if you can't answer those questions, you will quit.
Rule number 4, use the 40% rule.
When your mind, this is this whole 40% rule I talk about all the time, that I made up a long time ago. I started making it up through pain.
Tell them what that is. Where'd you go?
So basically, the 40% rule is, I am a strong believer that we quit. Because why? How the f does a 297-pound cockroach guy who quit on everything is now considered one of the baddest men on the planet? How is that possible? It means I had to change one thing, my mindset. So there's no way in hell that was in, but that guy was in me. Well, that guy came down here and said, hey, guess what, man? You're a fat ass, but I'm gonna now make you a badass. I'm gonna miracle this to be a badass. No, it was in me. I had to believe and make that belief work. And through hard work, I did that. So the 40% rule is like, we have like a car. Some cars have a governor on it. And when you get to like 92 miles an hour, that car start doing this because it can't go any faster. Those cars that don't have governors on, like a fast ass whatever, Porsche or whatever, I'm gonna bury it, gone. We have that ability in us, but we have put this governor on our minds. And you have to, the factory that put the governor on that car, the factory is now you. That put that shit on your mind. You gotta take that off. Until you take it off, you're gonna constantly get to 92 miles an hour and do this. Because you ain't gonna go no faster. As a matter of fact, you might even go slower. So basically, I started realizing this through my life, through going through all these times.
Also, if you want to have more motivation and self-love, check out my 254 series. It's free. The links to join are in the description below.
Everything I didn't want to do is what got me to where I'm at today. You can outwork anybody. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arms.
Rule number 5, change your body language.
So I worked with a few pitchers. I won't name their names, big name pitchers. And I studied them for a long time. Man, I want to be better, man. I want to be better. I want to be better. So I got film on them. I studied them. I'm like, okay, what is wrong? That's it.
Yeah.
I saw it. Whenever something bad would happen on the mound, that's the first thing they would do.
Totally.
The head drops, shoulders roll forward, they look down. That sends a direct message to your brain that I failed. I am a failure. That starts the downward spiral to being a failure. On that mound, you can't ever recover. It's that, so I started teaching this. It's that person who, you throw a bad pitch, you get the ball back, your chin is not high, because that shows that you're way too proud. Your chin stays here. Your shoulders stay nice and level. Your feet firmly on the ground. Your hands planted like I'm ready to beat somebody's ass, and I'm ready for battle. It tells your mind, wow, maybe we didn't f up that bad. we're still in the fight. So that's the one thing I always do is like, even if I f up, keep your body positioned like you're still a warrior.
100%.
Like you're still fighting. If you get 100 bad calls in a row.
Yep.
Hello, I'm David Goggins. How you doing today?
Yep.
Okay, wrong one. Don't start getting poopy pants and get upset with yourself. No, it's a mentality, and your body language has a direct thing to your brain.
Yes, it does.
And how it functions.
Rule number 6, have a mantra.
What's your daily meditation or mantra or repetition to yourself?
Every day I tell myself, I used to believe I was the weakest man that God ever created. So now I believe that I'm the hardest human being that God ever made. I don't care if it's true or not. It's the most important conversation to me. It's the thing that drives me every day. It's the one thing that keeps me going every day is that you must constantly be that man that you want to be.
Rule number 7, face your demons.
So before I start this journey to be Navy SEAL, I go back to see my dad because I realize now I got to fix some shit. I'm blaming everything. I got to go back. You know how a lot of times you're like, if you're a runner, your right knee may hurt, but it's not your right knee that hurts, it's really your left hip.
Yes.
But we're concentrating on the right knee. I'm concentrating on all my shit. But I need to go back to the root of the problem, which is my dad. I got to face the demon. I got to go back and see what made him so f***ed up to make me so f***ed up. Why am I f***ed up? So I go back and I go back in as an older man now. I'm in my 20s. I'm not a kid anymore. And I want to see this man and face him as a grown man, but still as a kid in my head. I was still a kid, but I was a grown man as my age. And I went back and I realized he was the same man that he was.
Still the same.
Still the same. And I talked to him. He was still nuts. And but I had to go back and face that one more time, but to face it in a different way.
How'd you do it different?
I looked at him in a way, we never said sorry to one another. And he went off about my mom and my grandparents and all kind of shit. But I looked at him in a way that I realize now why you f***ed us up. I had to almost be him to realize it's okay, brother. It's okay, because I realized that somewhere in your f***ing life, something f***ed you up. And you didn't deal with it. And so you put that shit on me, my mom, and everybody around you. I'm going to deal with my shit.
Wow.
So even though you gave me all this shit, you gave me a satchel of shit that I didn't deserve, and now I'm all f***ed up, and people think I'm a liar and I'm all f***ed up. You gave me this. You created this nightmare of Goggins. I'm going to fix it, though.
Rule number 8, be raw.
I saw these Navy SEALs before I became one. My God, they're better than me.
Yep.
They're better than me. I gave up 100 sets. And I had to work up to realize these are human beings.
Yeah.
With the same shit I have. Yeah, there's some people who run faster, swim better, but mentality is mentality.
Yeah.
There's no, you're not gonna outwork me, so I'm gonna catch up somewhere.
Yep.
So that being said, I used all that 300-pound man, that fat guy, that dumb guy. And people say, why do you say dumb? You have to be real with yourself.
You gotta be raw.
If you're not smart, you're dumb, but you can become smart.
Yep.
You can become smart. It's not a permanent tag.
Yeah.
You're dumb forever.
Yeah.
You're fat forever.
Yep.
No, be raw. Don't find the cushy word.
Rule number 9, be savage.
So I get a lot of emails about how do I stay motivated, hungry, driven. Well, let me tell you something. Most days in life when I wake up, I'm not motivated, hungry, or driven. I have a commitment to myself, to the best version of myself. What most of us are looking for is this special fucking feeling of, oh, I feel great this morning. I'm gonna get out of bed and get a quick 5 miles in or go to the gym. If you're looking for that feeling, let me tell you one thing, it ain't gonna come. You have to learn to do when you don't wanna do. Learn to bring that savage mentality out of yourself. The animalistic motherfucker. You think a savage gives a fuck about how he feels or how she feels? They just do it. Learn to be your best self when you're least motivated. Stop looking for a feeling to control what goes on in your life. You have an obstacle to overcome, so overcome the motherfucker regardless of what's going on.
And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is visualize.
I'm a big guy in visualizing. I'm a big guy in making a world. It may not exist. To me, it does. To me, it does. And I'm overpowering myself every day. And you got to find tools to do that. That's the tool that I use.
Now I have a special bonus clip from David on how to stay hard that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, it's time for the 3-point landing questions. Let's go from just watching a video to taking action. Here we go. Question number 1. What's your demon that you need to face? Number 2. What is your mantra? And number 3. Where do you need to change your standards? And if you made it this far in a video, I wanna celebrate you. Give me a hashtag believe down in the comments as well.
If you're a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a medic, all kind of different professions in life, you have to recertify every fucking year. If not every year, every couple years. Almost every job in the world has to recertify. There's different kind of tools and knowledge that comes out. Everything is constantly evolving. As human beings, we are evolving. So you get those CEUs. So right now I'm at Moab 240. You gotta also certify or recertify as a fucking savage. So I had a hard life growing up. My life is good now. Don't need to do this shit. It's time to recertify as a savage. Stay hard.
If you want 10 more rules for success from Warren Buffett, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.